Hey guys, welcome to the Slimy Show. My goal is to become the #1 journalist in Trinidad and the Caribbean. Over here you get the raw facts with a tinge of my slime with my honest opinions. If you like the news I bring to you, smash that like, subscribe, and click on the bell icon so you get notified every time I go live. So the Honorable Dominic Smith, your brand new Minister of Public Administration and Artificial Intelligence, just got back from a sun-soaked working visit to the United Arab Emirates. The press release tells us he advanced discussions on AI, digital transformation, and public sector innovation.
Oh my God!
Trinidad and Tobago proudly welcomed a high-level delegation from the United Arab Emirates as part of an official visit focused on strengthening diplomatic ties and expanding opportunities for collaboration. The visit brought together ministers and senior officials for meaningful dialogue on investment, innovation, and digital transformation. This engagement builds on a memorandum of understanding between both nations, supporting the advancement of Trinidad and Tobago's official policy framework for digital transformation, anchored on digital services, smart and efficient government, and a digital nation. Together, these efforts reinforce our shared commitment to technology-driven growth and position Trinidad and Tobago as a leading digital hub in the Caribbean. Continue to follow our story as we work together to build meaningful growth for the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago.
Sounds impressive, right? The future, cutting edge. Forgive me if I'm not applauding. In fact, I have some very serious, very expensive questions. First of all, let's talk about why. Let's talk about the why. The UAE, what is their actual tangible presence in foundational, world-leading AI? Are they the home of fundamental research? Are they the birthplace of the large language models we all use? No, that's Silicon Valley. It's the research labs in the United States, Canada, the UK, parts of Europe. The UAE's play is different. It's a consumer of an applicator of AI. It's about flashy deployment, smart cities, using the vast wealth to buy and implement the technologies others build. It's about image. So why are we, a nation that should be building sovereign capability, going to them for partnership? What are we actually seeking? Their expertise or their checkbooks? And that leads to my next, more uncomfortable question. What is our government trying to sell them?
You suck!
Are we once again, as we've done with our natural resources for decades, pitching our country as a friendly source of raw materials? But this time the raw material isn't lumber or minerals, it's our data, our public sector data, our citizens' information, our geographic position. Which of our national assets are on the table in these advanced discussions? Before the minister says another word, we need that answer. Now let's talk about the most immediate raw material here. Taxpayer money. First-class flights. 5-star hotels in Dubai or Abu Dhabi. A full delegation of aides and security. This wasn't a budget airline hop to Ottawa. So, Minister Smith, a simple direct question. How much did this trip cost us? A ballpark figure. We deserve that number before we hear another buzzword. And what did we buy with it? Because so far, the return on investment seems to be a few flashy social media posts, glossy photos in a sleek lobby, handshakes with officials in white robes. Where is the substance? Where is the detailed memorandum of understanding? Where is the list of specific technologies, investment guarantees, or training programs being shipped back to our universities or startups? This is a brand new ministry. Its first move shouldn't be expensive overseas trips to a place known for spectacle. Its most critical move should be building foundational capacity right here at home. We don't need partnership. We don't need partnership with a foreign consumer of AI. We need to be a producer. That means using that travel budget you have to offer grants to our own brilliant researchers who are leaving for better pay elsewhere. That means creating world-class AI programs in our universities and incentives for our graduates to stay and build here in Trinidad. That means attracting global AI talent, the actual engineers and scientists to relocate here and teach us to feed our own ecosystem. That is the hard, unglamorous, essential work of building a real AI ministry. Not photo ops, but PhDs. Not brochures, but brain gain. Minister Smith, you want to prove this new ministry isn't a vanity project? Then show us the receipts for the trip. Then show us the plan to bring the world's best minds here in Trinidad to build systems we own that reflects our values, that serves our people. Otherwise, this wasn't a fact-finding mission. It was a very expensive vacation funded by the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago.